Smallholder farmers generally will sell through the cooperative, which is the right place for them to sell. But because the cooperative is me, you, and 3,000 of us, there's no one to pay the farmers up front. So what happens is they have to process and sell and then eventually pay the farmer. That could take anywhere from 3, 6, sometimes even 12 months. So what we do is we digitize the agricultural cooperative so we can know who's owed what in real time. And then when they deliver their produce, we give them the option to get paid instantly. Smallholder farmers across Africa actually make up 80% of what is produced in Africa. All the food produced in Africa is under smallholder farmers. However, many of them are living in poverty, which is very strange because the agriculture actually makes up about 30% of Africa's GDP. What we found is that the delayed payment is one of the biggest contributors, because if the farmer is not able to get paid immediately, it means they can't run their home, it means they cannot invest back into their farms, and it means that they really cannot even consider that a livelihood for them, and they go further and further into poverty. And that's why at VunaPay we decided that this is a problem we wanted to solve. We facilitate instant payment to smallholder farmers when they take their produce to agricultural cooperatives. When we digitize these cooperatives, then we actually know how many smallholder farmers are linked to each of these cooperatives, and we can easily say that actually these are the number of farmers that need farm inputs. When we digitize, we are also able to put the smallholder farmer on the map, so they can say, this is my value. If they go and request for a loan to add more into their farms, right now they don't have anything to show, because everything is placed in some file somewhere. But then when it's digital, they now have access to credit. They can say, this is how much coffee I have brought in, this is how much dairy. So maybe you can be able to give me a loan for a tractor, to really improve their livelihood. When we look at the value chain of, say, maize, it's very much driven by brokers. They go into the farms and they give a price to the farmer, knowing the farmer is very desperate. And generally what we would find, like for a cooperative that we had been running for maize, the broker would go to the cooperative and ask, how much are you going to pay? And then that same day they would go around farm gates collecting and paying the farmers at 30% of whatever the rate was going to be. So what we have been able to do is empower the cooperative miller to be able to purchase directly from the smallholder farmers, and then they are able to pay them immediately. When the smallholder farmer has access to their money instantly, it means they can feed their families at the best value, not on credit. It means that they can pay school fees for their children. Their children can go to school, they're able to afford a good education, to pay good teachers, they're able to provide food for the students, It means that the hospitals are running well, the hospitals have money. It's actually a stark difference when the smallholder farmer is able to pay, to actually pay for those services up front, because then the whole economy thrives.